Hey all, boardgamerants here, where you'll find everything solo, tabletop gaming, and more. And here is my favorite thing about playing SpaceCorp solo. So the game of SpaceCorp, as you might imagine, is about exploring space. And the unique thing, though, about it is it's played over 3 eras. You're going to have the Mariners era, which has you exploring out to, I think, about Mars. And the Planeteers era, that is going to have you going out to Pluto, kind of our solar system. And then the final era where I'm at here now, Starfarers, has you going and exploring full star systems, trying to set up colonies. And you're going to be playing to try to accomplish these contracts first. There's going to be kind of a first to do something in each eras, and you're going to score points for that. Once you get over to the second and third eras, you're going to have access to these progress cards. These colonies are, again, what you put out in the third and final era. You're going to be playing against a deck called the Corporation. That's your AI opponent. You're going to flip these cards over. Look at the bottom. It's going to tell you what to do. Pretty simple. You're going to be using the player aids, most likely quite a bit in the beginning. And then here's my area. It's sort of a hand management game. As you draw cards from here and then out there, the offers is going to constantly rotate and offer up new cards, and each era has stronger cards. This is the part of the game that's, if there's anything that's permanent-ish, it's this part. Now, these are cards that I was able to play on my board. They're sort of permanent boosts, but I can rotate these out as well and put stronger cards here. And these are some of the progress cards that I picked up over the course of the game that they do stay and offer bonuses in allowing me to more effectively explore space. So my favorite thing about this game is what I thought I might dislike the most, and that is the fact that in between each era, it's a clean sweep. You erase everything. So there's a little setup involved, which as you play more, you get faster at speeding, setting up. It's not that difficult, really. But I thought, all your hard work, you're out here and you're, agonizing, trying to get your teams out and going over light years in this case, lots of distance to move. And then you get your exploration tiles out, then you get your bases out, and you're just trying to do all this stuff. And then the era stops because you ran out of cards in the offer, for instance, or certain other things will just trigger the era to end quite suddenly. And it all gets a big reset. Boop, gets booped, and you start over. This all goes away. All your bases, all your exploration, all your tokens, you put them back here, you get the new board, and you start clean. But I found this does, mentally, it does something for you. Because unlike most games, where you're playing, you're 1/3 or 2/3 of the way through, and you're kind of stuck with what you're doing, this game, you are not limited by that. Once you reset an era, you can immediately go after some stronger cards and take a different direction, or just it's like 3 games in one. It's almost like a mini campaign game, but it's very quick in that respect. And that sort of palate cleansing experience going from one era to the next, I find so incredible about this game. I've never experienced anything quite to that extent before. And that has turned out to be my favorite thing about SpaceCorp. If you'd like to know more about the game, I talk about all the games I played at the end of the month in the MVP show, the most voraciously played games. You might want to check that out. Until next time, I appreciate you watching on Board Game Rants, and I am out.